Obligatory podcast intro.
Hi, hello, and welcome. This is Flipping Pages with Matt and Adam. I'm Matt with my co-host Adam, and the show right here is where we take all 36 letters of the alphabet, we put them in a dryer, we each draw a letter, pick a comic that begins with that letter. I don't know his, he does not know mine. Spoilers ahead for these two comics. I got an F.
I got C.
C?
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
Which is, you're spoiled for choice with C.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah.
Quite a few Fs I found as well.
Really?
Quite a few.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So I was...
What'd you get?
So C, like I said, I had just tons of choices for C. And this cover, the cover of this comic, I was like, oh, that's it. I didn't even read any of it.
Oh, picked it immediately.
I picked I saw the cover, and then I saw the company. It was Avatar.
Okay.
And Avatar is usually quality control is pretty good over at Avatar.
Yeah, they got a good QA program.
Exactly. And then I saw who wrote it. It was Warren Ellis, who's super popular,
Yeah.
I didn't know how, I did like the micro amount of research. All through the 90s.
Turns out he's pretty popular.
Yeah, he wrote for Thor, Stormwatch, Wolverine, Hellblazer, and then he did the Authority. That entire comic was him. And then
I hear a lot of people talk about that.
It's really popular. And then Iron Man, Thunderbolts, Astonishing X-Men, and Moon Knight at one point.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's just a small, sprinkling of his like big notable works.
Yeah, he's got probably a bunch of mini series in between.
Yeah, he definitely should. He definitely did. So this comic is called Captain Swing and the Electrical Pirates of Cindery Island.
Oh, wow.
That whole thing is the name.
That's a mouthful. That's going to be fun typing that damn title. Oh, that's fun.
So Captain Swing and the Electrical Pirates of Cindery Island.
Talk about copy and pasting.
So this is steampunk, but with electricity. So it's electric punk. I don't know.
Okay.
So
not steam.
This is 18...
It probably has electro punk.
Yeah, it has to be. It has something like that. So let me finish the introduction before I skip it like I have been. So the art was done by Raulo Caceres and then obviously written by Warren Ellis. Mm-hmm. Put out by Avatar Press in 2011.
Ooh, old comic.
Yeah.
Super old.
For some. So it's based in 1830s London. 1830 exactly.
I like 1800s stuff.
It's really an interesting time. He says this exact time period is when some electric stuff had been like invented and was like known about more, but before like any of the big guys, Edison or any of those guys were even born. Mm-hmm. So he said this is electricity in the age of slow, meaning like you can have all this crazy technology, but also everybody's living like it was 300 years ago still.
Okay, so different history.
Oh, no. So, no, that's the funny part is you could fit this into the real history of 1830s London. And as long as you didn't show the crossovers with the supernatural type stuff, it fits in with all the timing.
Isn't that Victorian era?
Yeah. So this is peak of London being nasty and gross and scary.
And grimy.
Grimy and scary.
A lot of fires and smoke everywhere, like
terrible.
a Peaky Blinders episode.
3 feet of horse shit on the roads every day.
Yeah, like Peaky Blinders.
Yeah.
That's literally what it looked like.
Fucking nasty. The overhead shot of London is just smoke from chimneys.
Yeah.
It's a night shot and it's beautiful. Raulo Caceres or whatever kills it. I absolutely love the art in it. Very dark and black. It's like leaning towards like almost like the noir look almost.
Yeah.
But it's 1830s. Our main character, he is Charlie Gravel, and he is a new member of the Metropolitan Police.
My name's Charlie Gravel.
That's how I hear it every time. This is the beginning of the Metropolitan Police. They've only been around for a couple years at this point. And right when they started, the original number one guy who got hired, he got fired 4 hours later because he was too drunk to stand. So it gives you an idea of where they started out.
Yeah, not too hot.
There's a bunch of competing police departments. You know how...
they're not big yet?
No. So there's the Bow Street Runner. Bow Street probably. It's a bunch of guys that call themselves magistrates, which is like a judge. Mm-hmm. And they just are like freelance judges, basically. It's a wild time. They're trying to organize things and get more civilized, in air quotes.
Yeah.
But it's hard. You know what I mean? And so they have the Metropolitan Police, and then you have the Bow Street Runners, who don't get along. The runners actually carry guns. They're more known for basically being mercenaries.
So they're not actual policemen doing police work?
Yes and no.
So do they walk? Do they have beats and stuff?
Yeah.
So they are similar to the Metropolitan ones.
In the way that they're supposed to function,
Right.
yes. So the actual functioning difference is the Metropolitan Police is a way more legit outfit, and they try their hardest to actually be
Okay, yeah.
just treat people like people.
Mm-hmm.
They have a bunch of rules and stuff, whereas the runners are just cutthroats. They say that. All these guys that are cops there now, they used to just be cutthroats.
Okay.
That's who took the jobs.
Yeah, you said they were also mercenaries.
Yeah, they're more like, it would be easier to explain or more correct to explain them as a mercenary than a cop, because people can still pay them like directly to do things, like find a thief and whatnot, and that's what they did before they got organized.
Man, it's good the police aren't like that anymore.
Totally different now.
Mm-hmm.
So this is 1830, and we start out our encounter with London through the eyes of Charlie Gravel, who's a Metropolitan Police officer. He's legit. He's honest. He's true. He doesn't drink. He doesn't drink. He doesn't do anything. They all smoke opium and drink and shit, but he's like straight edge, basically. Yeah, and they act like it's not a big deal in it, too. I don't know if that was...
walks around with X's on the back of his hands.
Really tight T-shirts.
Huge, big, fat X's.
Yeah, really tight
shirt and pants.
Chokers.
And chain wallets.
Yeah, for sure. So
in those checkered vans.
Charlie Gravel is out on patrol with his partner. They come around a corner, and one of the other Metropolitan Police guys is hanging off of the spiked gates or spiked fences. He like fell through that and got impaled, and he's dead. He's folded too. It's kind of nasty.
Oh.
They come around the corner, and they see their friend dead basically, and they hear a call. They use a rattle. Was one of their things they had. They didn't have guns, but they had a wooden rattle that could spin around, and it was like their whistle, basically. So they hear that. They run around a corner to see one of the other Metropolitan Police getting beat up by Spring Hill Jack. And Spring Hill Jack is like a real bit of lore from London.
He's real, Adam.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, people consider it like legit.
Yeah, him and Mothman hang out.
Yeah.
They kick it.
They'll tell you like it's straight history. They'll be this is how it happened. They come around the corner, and he doesn't look like a devil or anything. He looks like a guy of the time with a big top hat and a bunch of gears and, like, wires all over him. That's what makes him look different.
Electropunk.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
He's got glasses, like goggles, that constantly radiate electricity out of his eyes.
Okay.
Looks amazing. They never show us what he sees through these goggles, which I thought was going to be, like, a point of the comic.
Yeah.
No, they don't ever show it.
You don't get that, Adam. This sounds cool.
Yeah, it's super dope. So they come around the corner. Spring Hill Jack punches the guy, and he's running away. He jumps over a giant fence, which was one of the things that Spring Hill
he
Jack
could bounce
do.
off rooftops.
Yeah, jump around and shit.
Yeah, crazy.
So he's jumping around, and like electricity's coming off his feet as he's doing it. It's really cool looking. And right as he's about to get away, another guy, a Bow Street runner, he pops out of a door, and he sees Spring Hill Jack, and he's about to shoot him. And our guy bumps into him, meaning Charlie, bumps into him and knocks him over and makes him miss his shot. Bow Street runner, his name is Brock. So I'm just going to call him Brock from now on. So Brock is the biggest piece of shit in this comic. In this comic, is kind of full of people that are pieces of shit.
Yeah.
He's just reprehensible. He knows what he's doing is wrong, and he doesn't care, and he just kills people all the time for no reason, basically. So he's about to execute Charlie for making him miss Spring Hill Jack. But a bunch of the other Metropolitan Police come out from behind a corner, basically. I bet they were hiding. Yeah. Because that seems kind of like the level of policing we have here.
All we have are these stupid sticks.
Yeah.
We don't even have guns. Did you see that guy?
Yeah, he was
That was
jumping.
Electricity.
Yeah, I just heard about it
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, I heard about it yesterday, and the dude's using it.
And it sounds terrifying, okay? I'm very scared.
As Spring Hill Jack runs away, Charlie keeps watching him, and he sees him jump into a little boat that's flying in the air, and it, like, flies away. Oh. And he's like, what? And he's freaking out.
I bet.
Immediately, you understand that Brock knows this guy, and he goes, hey man, nothing happened, you can't tell anybody what happened. And he was like, what? You saw it? There was like flying shit, and he was jumping over walls. He goes, no, all I saw was you not be able to catch a criminal who got away. And you're mean, oh, he's like in on it or knows him or whatever. Oh god, this is getting intense fast, because Charlie turns around, they're kind of arguing, he's trying to find the boat. Brock pulls his pistol out, and he's about to execute Charlie, but his friends come around the corner and keep him from getting executed right on the spot. So the next day, he went out and he told his bosses like what happened, and they're like, "How much opium were you smoking? Like that's what. How much did you chug? Liquor did you chug, and opium did you smoke?" And he's like, "No, it really happened. The runner guy, Brock, he saw it. If he would tell you the truth, he saw it." And they're like, "That dude's a runner. We have nothing to do with them. We have no jurisdiction over them.
We don't like them."
Yeah. So literally just the next night, they're out kind of chilling. Charlie looks up to the moon, and fucking Spring Hill Jack is up on the roofs again. He's got a gunshot wound through his arm, and he's jumping from roof to roof. So at this point, Charlie's like, I'm not losing him this time. Everybody called me crazy, and we're like making fun of me, but I know it's real. I'm going to catch him. So he follows and kind of parkours himself like up on the roofs and shit. And
1830s parkour?
Sick fucking Assassin's Creed type shit. The Spring Hill Jack gets into the boat, little flying boat he's got.
Oh shit!
By the way, this one he's using is like a skiff, like a tiny little like rowboat.
Flying skiff?
Yeah, like a tiny little rowboat, not a skiff. Like a tiny little like emergency boat or something. It's real small, like 10 feet long. Spring Hill Jack jumps on it and he's about to get away, but Charlie jumps up and grabs hold of it and climbs himself into the back of the flying boat. So as soon as he gets up top, he sees that there's like a little hunchback guy steering the boat, and all the steering and stuff is like the same like style as before, but with a bunch of circuits and shit on it. It's very like retro future, super old school aesthetics. Like they have the things that are keeping them flying or making them fly are oars. Metallic oars that have a bunch of machinery in them, and they still have to row the oars, but they help it fly through the air.
Yeah,
that's how they try to explain it.
Comics.
Yeah, exactly. So Charlie gets in there, he knocks out the hunchback guy who's controlling the boat, and then he's about to take out Spring Hill Jack, and he gets stopped, he gets whooped up a little bit, and now they're on the big boat. So now that they're on the big boat, all the people are like, we need to kill this guy.
Big boat.
Yeah, so they were on their little tiny boat. Now they use that to get to the actual
Spring Hill Jack's actual boat.
Yeah, so like a real like ship. Like
got it.
There's probably 40 people on it or something.
So they travel on the ship. He hops on the little rowboat and flies away.
Exactly.
Got it.
They both fly, and they both use oars to move. Air oars.
Oh, the big ship flies as well.
Yeah. It's all in the air. Okay, so now they're up on the big ship, and Brock is on the ground searching for him. For the big ship. They flew too low. They got out of the clouds, so Brock spotted it. So now Brock is chasing them. And they describe exactly where they go. So if you lived in England, you could read this and be like, oh my God, I know where that is.
Yeah, that's Miss Marie's Bakery right there.
Some shit like that. I'm sure they're related or something. Brock is on the chase, but they said it's 2 days walk from London or a few hours on a horse running full speed. And I'm like, that's like not far at all. And so they're like chasing. And now we have like a big chunk of the comic, which is Charlie speaking to Spring Hill Jack. He actually goes by Captain Swing is his nom de guerre. He's known as Captain Swing, but he's got a real normal person name as well. He just doesn't use it. So they have a huge discussion about if he's crazy or not, because he's wearing all this crazy shit and doing all these things and talking about stuff that Charlie has no concept of, like future shit, basically. And so they have long discussions about the ruling class and that the working should have more control and this and that. And it's a bunch of cool stuff that was going on in England. This was stuff they were talking about at the time.
Right. Glad it's not like that anymore.
I thought you were going to help me out with that one. So they have a long, like, philosophical discussion. And
a mind battle.
Yeah, kind of. So they fly all the way to the island because they're the pirates of Cindery Island.
Is it a flying island?
No, it's just a regular island. So it's in the middle of like an estuary. You get to meet some of the other cast here of the pirates. One of them's name is Hobbs, and he's like the hunchback guy I mentioned earlier. He's really ornery, and he hates Charlie because he knocked him out.
Yeah, he hit him.
Yeah, he wants to kill him, basically. He keeps asking Captain Swing if he can kill him.
I'd be upset, too.
And then there's a lady pirate named Polly, and she's like his second in command, basically, and she's really badass. They all roll with pepper box pistols, which are like a revolver, but each revolver has its own barrel. Like, so it's a bunch of barrels that circle around. And they use that, and then they use magic electrical bullets that don't kill you. They hit you like a taser, and it knocks you out. And they look really cool. They're like clockwork with glass and a light bulb at the front. Yeah. They look amazing. All their electrical technology has to do with like blue light and whatnot. And then the bad guys are about to start learning about their electric is like yellow. So you see the contrast between the powers. So now they're landing at the island, and we get like the whole spiel of the point of the comic, what's going on. The Freemasons captured a meteorite like 200 years before this setting, the 1830s, and it has great power, meaning like it can run electrical shit. It's like nuclear almost, but simpler. They got a hold of it, and they're trying to use it to take over the world, basically. And not directly like kill everybody and take over the world, more like buy businesses and get control of the electrical market before it was even a thing, that sort of stuff.
Well, yeah, you're going to invent the market and then take it over.
Exactly. But
that's smart business.
Swing keeps talking about how it's a finite resource because the meteorite's only so big and will run out.
We have no idea where it came from either.
They think it's Mars. They go, yeah, we think it's from Mars. So they're talking about how the Freemasons are evil and they're the ones in charge. They're the rich business owners. They're in the government, whatever. He's trying to convince Charlie to help him, basically. He's like, we're pirates only in name. We're like justice fighters, basically. So he's like, oh, I believe you now. He's seen all the technology and stuff. And he's like, I believe you. What are we going to do about it? And he goes, we're going to capture all the meteorite and steal it from them so they can't have it ever again. And you're like, okay, that's actually a cool plan. Yeah, it's like a straightforward plan.
Give the technology to the people?
Yeah, basically. Well, they're trying to disseminate their technology, which is legit earth-based technology, meaning it's just powered by regular electricity and whatnot.
Like a toaster.
Yeah, but so you don't need the magic meteorite, anything to do with it. They're trying to be like Tesla, basically. They're just before Tesla was even born.
So we want to use it like some power source or something.
Yeah, it's to power lights in hospitals, and that's what their idea is.
Yeah, like I said, give it to the people.
Exactly, exactly. He's like, yeah, let's do that. Well, that's a good plan. I'll help you. And right as they're like getting to be nice to each other and knowing each other, Brock comes out of the woods and shoots a meteorite dusted bullet at the island. And that means it turns it into like a giant bomb, basically. It hits and catches everything on fire.
Oh, shit.
So like half of a building immediately gets engulfed in flames. Like as soon as he rolls up, he shoots it. And then people inside start dying right away. Like it's showing like, I'm burning to death. And so Charlie and Polly know it's Brock. He's like, that's Brock. We got to go get him. So they have a cool-ass little duel. It's not very long. It's only like a couple pages between Polly and Charlie and Brock. Because Brock's a badass. And he also has a revolver, which apparently...
With meteorite-dusted bullets.
Yeah, exactly. So they have a little gunfight, and Charlie gets on top of Brock and starts just molly-whopping him.
Nice.
Just bare hands. And he's like crushing his face and whatnot. But then he gets kicked in the nuts and thrown off, and Brock gets on top, and he has a knife. Then they have their little argument discussion about him working for the Freemasons or whatever, and you're selling out your people and this and that. He's like, the scraps from their table will make me and my children richer than we could ever be, blah, blah, blah. So, like, I mean, that's, okay, I kind of get that.
You're not rich now, though.
Right.
What were they waiting on?
Exactly. Yeah, once you get your job done.
Give me my money.
Nope, never. So...
I guess he hadn't been doing it a while, or what?
He's semi-new to this corporation or whatever, because he was just a regular cutthroat before.
Right, the bowling green alley.
Yeah, Bow Street Runners.
Oh, I was close.
So, Brock is standing over Charlie and about to kill him, and Polly shoots him directly in the eye with one of their electric bullets, which... hit you kind of hard, but since it was in the eye, it like went through the socket and electrocuted him to death from the inside.
Oh,
it was
nice.
Really cool.
Brock's dead.
Yeah, he gets murked.
He's fine.
I was like, hell yeah! They didn't wait till the last comic to do it.
Right.
So they go back and they're like, hey, we kicked ass. We got Brock. We're going to be okay. Is everybody all right? And you see Captain Swing on the ground impaled with like a girder. So like a huge metal girder is like through his body. And he's dies real quick. He's
Someone threw a girder at him.
They said
where does this come from?
He was standing right next to the gunpowder whenever the flare went off or whatever. So he got exploded at the very beginning of it.
Damn.
So he's on the ground and he's dying and he's like, Charlie, you're awesome. You should lead my people or whatever. And you're like, what? That came out of friggin' nowhere. And they've only known each other for like 5 hours or something. Paulie's standing right next to him. Hobbs is standing next to him to the other side.
His crewmate.
His crew that have loved him. They were, Charlie kept remarking how nice they were to General Swing. Mm-hmm. They like walking on eggshells to not piss him off and stuff. He's dying. He doesn't appoint Paulie or anybody. So Charlie gets his cool ass goggles, his prism goggles with electricity popping out. And he puts them on. He goes, we're going to London tonight. We're going to hit them again the same night. They're not going to expect it. And Paulie's like, yeah, because it's fucking dumb. We shouldn't do that. And he's like, nope, they're not going to expect it. We're going back. We're going to get that meteorite tonight. And you're like, damn, this dude got militant quick. Like, he was just a cop before.
Yeah, right.
And he switched up real quick.
I've just been waiting for someone to give me a chance.
He's like, talks about duty and honor the whole time. And he's always like trying to do the right thing and stuff.
It's a big duty.
It is.
It's a real big duty.
So the whole crew loads up into the sweet ass flying ship. They cruise on back to the club of the Freemasons. They drop a bunch of smoke bombs on it, like not explodey bombs, but just quiet ones that put a bunch of smoke out so they can, like ninja style, get
like
in
a
there.
smoke bomb.
Yeah, but not bombs. They're like
grenades.
No. They just fall and like there's no explosion or pop or anything. It's literally like a basket full of coals that are putting out a bunch of smoke.
Okay.
It almost has it's got wings on it to help it like fall slow. So they drop like 1 million of them, and then they jump down off the boat. They get onto the roof of the Freemasons building. They all break in from different angles. Some come through the roof, some come from the side, whatever. And then you see like a few members of the crew you haven't seen before. And I was like, oh, these dudes are dead. Like, I haven't seen them at all.
Some red shirt motherfuckers right here.
So he steps in, like a couple of them step in through a window, and out of the shadows comes a hand that's like bigger than their head. And it's got a bunch of metal, like fetish gear all over it, like strips of metal everywhere.
Yeah.
And then you see the whole body. It's like a 8 foot tall, morbidly obese man with weird metal fetish gear over his whole body, and part of the meteorite like burning in his chest.
Oh.
In like a machine though. There's like a little machine, and it's like that's controlling his metal muscles or something that makes him strong. So the meteorite in the middle is connected to the metal strips that go over his whole body.
Yeah.
And he's like ultra strong. So it has something to do with that metal moving and giving him power. He crushes the first guy's head completely. He grabs it and just smushes it. And he talks kind of like a mush mouth. He like talks all weird and he sounds like he might have mental health issues. He popped the one guy's head, then he steps over and then chokes another guy out to the point where his head pops off. It's really cool. Charlie and Paulie run up to see what's going on, and the big Moonrock guy is talking to him. He's like, I'm going to kill another cop. I killed one yesterday. I'm going to kill one today. So Charlie's like, no! And he runs into this giant, and he grabs him by his smoking pipes that are coming off the machine, off his chest, and he pushes him through a window, and he falls out, and he lands on a spiked fence, exactly like he killed the cop at the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
And
that
so
was him?
Yeah, that was him. He like gets smushed, and then he's just dead. He was used for like two
just
pages.
To look crazy.
Yeah, it was cool, though. So they take out all the people they need to take out. There's only a few people here, because it's like a clubhouse, not like in the middle of the night.
Like
so
a
there's
fort or a warehouse of
exactly.
bad guys.
It's just
a chill spot.
People hanging out.
A couple dudes just chilling.
They're wearing their night robes, so they're like sleeping or whatever.
They got like some pipes. And looking
I guarantee you.
Reading some newspapers.
I guarantee it. They find like the guy in charge, Charlie and Paulie. They find the guy in charge, and they're like, "Where is it? We know it's here." And he's like, "The meteorite?" And because they called it a rock the whole time, he goes, "It's called a meteorite." Like he says it like that. Yeah, whatever. Give it to us. He goes, "Why the hell would we keep it at our publicly known clubhouse. It's a clubhouse. It's not a fort or a bank or anything. It's in a secret spot. It's not even in London.
You only took out 3 guys.
Yeah, it was like
4
nothing.
guys.
There was like 50 pirates, and they had mad overkill. They lost
Like,
2
shit,
guys.
That was easy.
They lost 2 guys to the big Moonrock guy.
Right.
So they're talking to this guy who's in charge. He says all that about, oh, it's not here. Y'all are idiots. And they get in like a little philosophical discussion again. Like, you shouldn't be doing this to people. Like, whatever. Use our technology. It's free. You're trying to control the technology and the power. And he's like, yeah, no shit. That's like what we do.
Yeah,
We're
money.
And this is the only part where you find out they're Freemasons. He goes, yeah, that's what the Freemasons do or whatever.
The stonecutters.
Yeah.
We do.
So he's like, hey, he got shot, this head guy. He got shot in the arm, and he's talking to Charlie. He's like, all right, man, take me into jail or whatever. He's like, you're right, I am a cop. He goes, you're under arrest. And all the pirates are like, oh, dude, no, we were going to kill that guy or whatever. And he's like, you're under arrest, and I put you in the charge of the pirates of Cindery Island. So he just gives them to them so they can do whatever. They're going to try to torture him to get the location of the meteorite. That's why they didn't want to kill him.
Might get his butt took.
It's going to be bad. It's going to be bad.
It's going to be bad.
Well, anything terrible you can think of, because they make it clear that these pirates are like noble in air quotes, but really not that noble.
Yeah,
they seem
they're
pretty
gonna torture
gnarly.
and kill that man.
Yeah, exactly.
And they killed like 4 dudes breaking into the clubhouse.
Yeah. And they were like, we make bullets that don't kill people, but they do. So.
We slice their throat or break their necks after we shoot them with our non-lethal bullets.
Our taser bullet.
Yeah.
So they just split, and Charlie's like, oh, Polly, like, I like you or whatever. This was cool. And she's like, we can't be together. He's like, you're right. We live on opposite sides of the law. And I was like, damn, Warren Ellis, what are you doing? But I think it was meant to be like heavy-handed.
She's like, you haven't said a word to me this whole time.
You were mean. They were like mean to each other earlier. Was their only interaction. She was like, I should kill you, was like she kept saying.
He's like, I like you too.
Yeah. That's what he heard the whole time. He's like, dude, she wants my nuts,
You were
bro.
flirting,
She
right?
wants my nuts, dude. What'd she say? Oh, she said her knife would fit between my ribs like butter. You know what that means.
You know what that means.
You know what that means.
She wants it.
They have like a passionate kiss, and they separate, and there's a sick-ass page of the boat flying away, and like Charlie looking out a window, all dapper. Oh, by the way, he's had a huge top hat this whole time.
Nice.
By the way. And then the very last page is like an overview of the flying ship over the Thames, and it's like flying into the sunset type of thing. So there's 2 giant full-page pictures at the end, but they're both cool.
Nice.
And the art just in general was dope. The faces were friggin' good. Not realistic in any way, but very expressive. Extremely expressive, kind of cartoonish a little bit, but they complimented the comic, and it was sick.
My comic is called 5 Ghosts. 5 Ghosts, The Haunting of Fabian Gray.
Nice.
This is a Image comic. It is written by Frank J. Barbier.
Okay.
Art by Chris Mooneyham. Color assist by S.M. Vidari. Logo and graphic design by Dylan Todd. And the name's not on here. Where's it at? There's some variant covers done by Ben Templesmith. Okay. And they are freaking incredible. So this is in the year, this is the paperback is like 2013. So meaning the other stuff probably came out before before
gotcha.
2013.
Yeah.
This is 1 through 5. Now before it starts, I'm just going to set the vibes here.
Yeah.
This is a total like pulp hero. It like looks like it.
2 gun? Man with gun?
More like treasure hunter. He is a treasure hunter.
Oh, okay.
So it's so much like those old little dime novels and stuff. It's so cool.
Yeah.
And
With less dialogue, though?
less dialogue and just the right amount of modernization. You know what I mean? Just the right, perfect amount. It looks old, has some great ideas. It's super, super cool what they did with this comic. So at the beginning, that's what it looks like. The art's incredible. I'll just say it now. Everything about it, the art is top notch.
Is it black and white or color?
No, it's colored.
It is color.
After a tragic encounter with an artifact known as the Dreamstone, infamous treasure hunter Fabian Gray was possessed by 5 literary ghosts and has been granted access to their unique abilities.
Okay.
The 5 literary ghosts that possess him, the wizard, the archer, the detective, the samurai, the vampire.
God dang.
So he has the abilities of all those characters.
Nice.
So as he's having this conversation, the narration, he is standing on the mountain looking at this castle. You see the archer pop up, just like a floating head.
I was going to say, is it just the top half of their body?
It's just a floating head and him holding an arrow. So he ties the rope to the arrow, fires it across, and zip lines down.
Nice.
He sees a few guards there. In this castle, it's a bunch of Nazis. He sees some guards, and you see the wizard behind him, and a big hand comes out of the ground and smushes the guards.
Nice.
And he walks off. And then you see him go into this room. It's Sherlock Holmes. I'll just tell you now. The detective, it's straight up Sherlock Holmes. Same hat, everything. And he looks around this room, finds a little, an exit or an entryway in. He goes in there, sees some more guards, uses the samurai, and just chops them to pieces. He does carry a sword. So it doesn't just appear out of nowhere. Then he gets surrounded by like 5 or 6 guards, and he turns into the fucking vampire and just rips them all to shreds.
Does he move real fast?
Yes. Yeah, he is an absolute badass. A vampire with a sword, too. So think if Blade was like bloodlusted vampire form, that's what he's doing. Because he has the samurai and the vampire, and he's going off on like 10 guards. It's super cool. He's in Barcelona. He's having a conversation with this woman named Jezebel, which was the narration we saw. He was doing a case for her. She asked him, where are you going next? What's your next mission? And he says it's unfinished personal business. He is having a dream. He's on the train having a dream. He sees a woman falling into a big mass of tentacles.
Oh.
Now, my time here with Japanese stuff, I know exactly where this is going.
Obviously.
But he wakes up and on the train and freaks out a little bit. He's in London now. He sees his friend Sebastian. They're talking about the case. Oh, Jezebel's shiny rocks were just useless. They were paid to investigate these family jewels. Finds out they're just useless rocks, but Jezebel paid really, really well. He's looking at a picture of his sister. Her name's Sylvia. And he says, the cure is out there. We'll get her back, Sebastian. I promise you. I promise you. He clenches his chest and falls over. And then it looks like energy. Just absolute energy in a huge form comes out all around him.
It's like emanating from him?
Yeah. So it's like emanating and then exploding out from him.
Yeah, nice.
You see dialogue bubbles, and there's a bunch of them, but they're like ghostly. You can see through them. They're transparent. And it's saying, where are we? Escape, escape. The host is weak. Escape, escape. The vessel grows weary. That's what they say. Sebastian knocks him in the head with a teapot, and he's on the ground passed out now. We are in Barcelona. We see Jezebel. She has a store. This man walks in and tells her, tell me everything you know about a man called Fabian Gray. He looks like a zombie.
The guy that came in?
Yes. Gross hair. He's like wearing a big coat and a top hat, but he's got gross hair. You see like every inch of his teeth. So they look like they're 2 inches long.
Yeah.
And they're dark yellow. And she pulls out a gun immediately and shoots him in the face.
Yeah.
He lost an eye. And he says, that's the best you can do. He tackles her. He starts choking her under the bar or under the desk in this business she has. There's a box of grenades.
As you do. As you do.
He goes, is that the best you could do? She's like, you couldn't handle half of what I could do. Pulls a fucking grenade out and explodes her entire building.
Nice.
Fabian, Mr. Gray here, wakes up. And he is looking at a picture of his sister. He goes and sees Sebastian, who tells him he's been asleep for 4 days. Hey, what was the last time you lost control like that? Fabian says it's been happening a lot recently. It's like I'm falling into a dream. I wake up and I have no idea what happened. Demonic possession is nothing to scoff at. Dude, you have to be careful. It's like, I don't have the luxury of that with what's at stake. You're killing yourself, so they're talking about this. I still see her, man. I still see Sylvia calling out to me in my nightmares. I don't care about anything or anyone else. I will cure her even if it kills me.
So that's what he's been stealing stuff for?
That's what he's kind of his overall mission is. He was
Or
hired
now at least.
Yes, now that he's done with Jezebel
Gotcha.
and her stones,
Yeah.
he's back to finding a cure for his sister, is what he has said.
Gotcha.
So Sebastian has this letter and says, it's from my old contacts from Cambridge. Something about a strange stone, spider gods, and the like.
Mm-hmm.
So they're on this new adventure now. We're in Barcelona with the building that just blew up. They find Jezebel, and she's actually okay, but she says, Fabian, they're coming.
Uh-huh.
Now, we're somewhere else entirely. That's what it says. A little box
Somewhere
that
else
says
entirely.
somewhere else entirely.
Nice.
It's like a castle in the middle of nowhere. There's a man staring at a mirror, and out of the mirror it says, Fabian, they're coming.
Okay.
So the guy smashes the mirror, and he says, if you want to do something right, you got to do it yourself. And you see him go into this room, and 6 heads appear. They look like the Sovereign from Venture Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
We were very close to finding Fabian Gray. They're not having it. We're tired of all this inaction.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking figure it out.
Yeah.
No, don't worry. Don't trip. His power will soon be yours. Don't even worry about it. And by the way, can you call me Iago? And he takes his hood off. So
my God.
this is I guess the bad guy from Othello.
Yeah. Yeah. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I was like, I know that name. I laughed because I was like, what? I know that name.
The literary characters, it was like Sherlock Holmes.
No,
This is Iago
yeah.
from Othello. And it's
Okay.
like, I guess the samurai could just be the most famous samurai ever. I don't know his name.
Lone
but
Wolf and Cub.
yeah, like it's probably that guy. Or the most famous samurai book. Or
Yeah.
I thought the wizard would be like Gandalf, but they're like, I'm not making him look anything like that. Maybe not. I don't know. You feel like literary or Merlin.
Merlin was the other option.
You think it'd be Merlin.
Yeah.
Maybe Merlin. So we're in Oxford now. Fabian goes to see his sister, and she's just in there in a coma.
Oh, I thought she was dead. Okay.
No. She is in the hospital bed. You don't know that till now. So it did seem like she was dead or gone or something.
Yeah, like he was trying to bring her back from the dead. Is what I
Right.
thought.
He's trying to find a cure to wake her
Gotcha.
up from this coma.
Okay, that makes more sense then.
We're on the continent of Africa now. Sebastian and Fabian are flying a plane. As they fly over, there's like 100 spears that just fly into the bottom of the plane. And they're like, oh shit, what's happening? We're going down. Take us to that lake. So they crash land. As soon as they get out of the lake, there is like, oh, well, right now there's only like 5 of these tribesmen. Their eyes are green, and then they have the same color green dots on their forehead. I think they're multiple eyes.
Ooh.
So I believe these guys have like like 8 or 9 eyes.
Well, there was a weird looking dude earlier, right? The zombie looking guy.
Yes,
So
yes.
people can look weird.
They're weird people in this for
Okay.
sure. They end up sword fighting. He's calling on his samurai powers, and they're scrapping. Sebastian just pulls out a gun and starts shooting them. He gets hit in his leg with a spear, and now there's like 20 of these guys. So he says, look away, I'm going to use my magic. He can't do it right now. His head is blue. You see like blue magic energy coming off his head, but he's saying, what, my power? Not now, not now. So he passes out, and they get taken hostage by these tribesmen.
Damn.
Okay, so we got the beginning, I guess the second issue now is you see Sperm. You see a bunch of flashbacks of him and his sister starving on the street, being pirates, robbing people, blowing shit up.
Did you start out by saying sperm?
Sperm.
Okay.
Yeah, you see Sperm.
Okay. I
A
just
bunch
wanted to
of
make
sperm
sure.
swimming.
I just wanted to clarify.
Just sperm swimming hard,
Yeah,
bro. Him
that's-
and his sister.
It's funny. When I pictured it in my head, that's what it looked like.
Is that what it looked like?
Showed me. Yeah.
Nice. I had a penis in mine. So Fabian wakes up. He is tied up to these pillars next to Sebastian, and there's like 100 of tribesmen. They're all chanting and singing and shit. One dude slitting his wrist into a pot.
Oh no.
Craziness is going on. Hey, can you use your power? No. Well, shit, we need plan B. You see a silhouette of this skinny fella, and he just starts beating ass. He's going through corridors. He's kicking ass. His name is Shang Gao.
Okay.
Fabian is tied up to this pillar, just erupts with magical energy, fries the spider, anyone who's around him. They're able to break the pillars and get free of the ropes. He uses his Sherlock vision, finds an exit. They start heading that way. They get completely surrounded. Multiple spiders now, not just one. They find like the spider's nest, and there's a rack of spiders. and a rack of tribesmen chasing them now.
Oh, the tribesmen had a bunch of eyes and stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Spider shit. Okay.
They are spider folk.
Gotcha.
And they took them to this temple they're in, so they're running through caves and shit, getting chased by these guys and just big ass spiders. He uses his archer powers and uses throws a torch straight into the spider's eye, starts stabbing him, uses his Sherlock vision to grab a shield or like a round disc object, hit 2 stalagmites. Stalactites. I knew that.
You got it.
Hit 2 stalactites that fall and killed 2 spiders. And then they just get surrounded and they see Zhang Yao just beating ass out in this crowd. I cleared a path. Take off.
Yeah.
So he has this thing around his neck. He has a necklace, and Fabian is like feeling the energy or power. He feels like he is getting his powers from that necklace.
Oh, okay.
So he's like, I can feel that shit. What is that? What is that? They go in the cave. Big old spider. He turns into the vampire wreck shop. But as he finishes with the spider, he turns to Sebastian and attacks him. Then Zhang pops up and like kung fu actions the back of his neck and he passes out. So they pick him up and they start running. They're getting chased by tribesmen. They run out to the edge of a mountain and Sebastian's, where are we going? And he points up. And it's basically just an old school Chinese ship with a balloon on it. So
hell yeah.
They climb the ladder
Flying
and
ship.
they fly away. Iago is looking in a crystal ball and can see the ship now and says, Fabian, I found you. And it's basically just watching him on TV.
Not weird at all.
It's magic, man. There's a bunch of weird stuff here. It makes sense, Adam. Shows a man in class. He is teaching about the collective unconscious, where every idea ever came from, why these people across the world wrote the same thing as these people, even though they had no communication.
Right.
Just the big pool. He's in the class. He tells all these kids, hey, it's in all of us. He walks outside. He sees a badass old school car, gets in. It's this douchebag who's a Nazi. And he tells him, hey, I told you never to come here. We found him. They both got smiles on their face. Obviously, they're talking about Fabian. They're on a blimp. Sebastian, where are we going? We're going to the Forgotten City. And you see this badass temple, badass village. It's fucking incredible. There's waterfalls, mountain range behind it. It is picturesque. Fabian now wakes up and he goes to meet Zhang, who tells him this is the Forgotten City of Shangri-La. Tells him he knows about his power. He knows about the chest, the stones in his chest. So this guy has it in a necklace. Fabian pops off his shirt and he has stones like embedded into his chest. And he tells him, it's weird. I've never seen this kind of integration with host and artifact before. I think it's super interesting. But anyway, let me tell you a story about me. Tells him about the pool of energy. The dreaming is what they call it. Everything in fiction ever is from there.
Okay.
Any monster you can think of in your head, it came from there. Any book, meaning Sherlock Holmes, samurais, or wizards, stuff like that. All those fictionalized versions of them, it all came from this place.
Gotcha.
Now, the Dreamstone works as a conduit. That is when the energy from the dreaming comes to the real R plane, basically coalesces, turns into something called the Dreamstone.
Okay.
He has his in his necklace. His is in his stone, or in his chest. Zhang goes into a mountain one day. He arrives at the Forbidden City, which is just completely destroyed. And he goes in there, he finds his stone, and when he puts it on, he becomes all bald and skinny, because he was like a chubby, long, greasy haired dude.
Really?
He becomes all skinny and bald, and the city and the village and the temple all form behind him. Just like immediately, no building.
Okay.
It's like he was a grubby explorer, and now he's in this beautiful, beautiful place called Shangri-La.
Okay.
So Zhang runs up to Fabian and he grabs him and says, let's see how bad your greed is wrought. And these like weird roots start coming out of his chest.
A lot of like body horror in this, huh?
A little bit, yeah. So he tells him, this is really bad. Your stone is basically infected. Like it's deteriorating your physical health. The more you use it, the worse you're getting off. You're basically going to die.
Yeah.
But check it. I have this badass pool downstairs. It'll restore you. So I'm going to be the shepherd. There is a darkness coming, Mr. Gray, and the dreaming tells me you may just... And then he gets interrupted. One of the hot chicks he has just chilling around,
Of course.
turned into one of these zombie creatures. and say, you couldn't hide us for long. We found your bitch ass. We found you and we found Fabian. It goes to choke him. Fabian turns samurai, cuts the dude's arms off. Looks all raw as shit. He looks like he's screaming at the top of his lungs.
Oh, damn, yeah. He's putting 100% effort.
He then, after using that magical energy, he just drops to his knees, curled. So they drag him to the pool, and he's like, all right, throw him in, Sebastian. Put him in there now. Oh, wait, hold up. This is mystical nonsense. There's always a price, man. He's got to say he wants to do it. He's wiping blood off his mouth, and he's like, I'll do it. I'll do it. Yeah, get me in there. Okay, so check it. This is the spring of purity. It'll bring your deepest fears to light.
Oh, God.
If you can get through it, you'll be like reborn, you'll be badass, you will be fine. Trust me.
Yeah, his stone will be cleansed or whatever.
You got to get through it. You got to figure it out. So he's like, all right, what do you think? Yeah, fuck it, man. I'm doing it.
Yeah.
So you think he's just going to take his clothes off and walk in? Wrong, Adam.
What?
They tie him to this device with ropes so he cannot move or escape. And they dangle him over the water and then submerge him in. And he's straight up like,
That's
good
like
luck.
a terrorist torture video.
Dude,
or
it is
some
straight
shit.
up torture.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, you see that?
Yeah.
He's straight up on
It
a board
is.
getting lowered into the water.
That's gnarly. He's
So-
in the stocks. That's what that's called.
Yes. They hear a big giant rumble, and Sebastian, I hope that's part of the ceremony thing, and he says, no, we're under attack. He goes outside, and he's like, oh shit, it's a fucking assault. It's a giant dragon just hurling flaming rocks
Nice.
at this Shangri-La place.
Uh-huh.
Just fucking it up. Iago's on the back going, hey, that'd be me. I'm here.
Yeah.
Let's do this. I know where Fabian is. Bring him to me. So now we're seeing Fabian's trials. He's in a forest. He sees this cute little fox. It's in a trap. He goes over there to save him. He sees the archer's ghost standing there. He tries to save the fox. It gets attacked by a giant bear.
Okay.
And as he's getting attacked by the bear... Oh, wait. Hold on, sorry. They cut away. He gets attacked by a bear. We're seeing Iago and Zhang and Sebastian fighting. Iago is fucking shit up. His dragon is breathing magic energy, destroying everything.
Yeah.
As Fabian is fighting the bear, he releases the fox from the bear trap and then uses the bear trap to hit the bear in the face. The archer says, pass.
Nice.
So what he finds out is, I'll just say it now so this part isn't confusing. The 5 ghosts were housed there kind of against their will.
Okay.
So he either has to go complete their trials when they will live like in harmony, they will work with him.
Right.
Or if he fails, they will reject him and he'll die. So because all those spirits are in that stone, that's what that stone is those guys.
Gotcha.
And they're now living in a dude they're like never decided to go live with.
Yeah.
And they're like, we don't know you, bro.
And they
we
were
don't like
something
you.
before him. They didn't get conjured into existence for him, right? They
probably existed as
Yeah.
a stone because
Yeah.
that means some energy from the dreaming came
Gotcha.
out,
And
turned into a
solidified.
stone.
Okay.
The idea of these men leaked out of the dreaming and became a stone once in our plane.
That's cool.
That is cool.
I like that.
So he passes the archer test, immediately changes, wakes up in a dark room. He walks out. He sees someone in a chair. It's a dead body, and he just gets covered by rats. He jumps out of the window. He is on a London street looking around. He sees Baker Street. He gets then chased by a giant hand popping out of the ground. He finds 221B, and he runs inside, and Sherlock says, pass. That's all he had to do was recognize
Right?
that,
Jesus.
yes, that's my house, and you will be safe there.
Yeah, right.
Good thinking, sir. You pass.
That's very deep.
It's a very egotistical of Sherlock. That totally tracks, though, actually. So Zhang is there holding up his gym, doing some badass magic shit. Iago's covered in red magic, fucking him up, sword fighting. It's super cool. He meets this woman now. Fabian is at a dinner table in a castle, meets this woman, she says, we're glad you made it this far. I will provide you with 3 answers. That's it. Where are we? She says, you're in the dreaming on trial by the very spirits you contain. What are they? They're creative energy, ghosts from the dreaming. You've imprisoned them in your body, and they are not pleased. You have to earn their compliance by doing these tests. What is this trial? What do you want of me? You must show us magic. Your ingredients are before you. The wizard has spoken. They ask him a riddle.
Oh, God, I hate it when that's...
You ready? I'm going to see if you can answer this riddle.
Oh, God.
The loftiest cedars I can eat, yet neither paunch nor mouth have I. I storm whenever you give me meat. Whenever you give me drink, I die.
It says cedars at the beginning?
Yeah. The loftiest cedars I can eat.
Yeah.
So you can eat trees and you die with water.
Yeah.
You said it.
What?
Fire?
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah, it's fire.
Okay.
You just said
say,
fire,
yeah,
right?
Yeah,
you were
yeah.
like, fire.
Yeah.
Yes,
I didn't
it's
want to
fire.
say it out loud.
I thought it was a super easy riddle.
Yeah.
So, cuts to Sebastian. Zhang and Iago are still fighting. Iago straight pulls his chain and breaks it.
Okay.
And as he breaks it, Zhang just ages.
Oh, shit.
So because he broke the stone, it catches up with him. He ages to dust.
Ooh.
We cut back to Fabian, who is just furious he can't figure out this riddle. Throwing all the shit on the table on the ground, sees two rocks, and he goes, oh, fire. Yeah, it wasn't that hard.
Yeah.
And the wizard says pass. He goes and meets the samurai. Now, guess what the samurai's test is? Fight me with a sword.
Oh, nice.
So they fight, and he beats the samurai, and the samurai's sitting there. Instead of killing him, he throws the sword in the ground, and he bows to him. Energy escapes from the samurai. He passes.
Okay.
So I think it was more, don't kill him. The honorable thing is this. So I think that's how he passed that one. So yeah, breaks Zhang's stone, ages to nothing. We get to the last test, which is the vampire. When he walks in, he sees the vampire, and he sees his sister on the ground on her knees with a chain wrapped around her neck. The vampire is holding.
Yeah.
It's hot. Flashback to two camels in the desert. It shows Fabian with another guy. It shows him finding the Dreamstone. It kind of looks like Fabian kills him. It says blam. The guy makes a crazy face and says, Fabian, you filthy snake, how could you?
Yeah.
But it shows him pointing his gun up, so I don't know. It then shows Fabian and his sister with the Dreamstone, so he went there with that guy and walked away with it. So I'm assuming he shot him. His sister doesn't believe any of this Dreamstone nonsense. Fabian is like, dude, get the book, read the spell. It'll change everything. Super powerful. It'll work. She's like, you're lucky. I don't believe. This is dumb. So she does it. And what you see is Fabian with his shirt ripped open on the ground with the stones embedded in his skin. And then you see tentacles coming out and have his sister. So Sylvia's getting pulled. It shows real Sylvia, physical Sylvia, wrapped in tentacles. And then it shows like soul or spirit Sylvia getting pulled out of her body into like a hole.
Okay.
Then it shows just physical Sylvia on the ground while Fabian's holding her. She is now in a coma. Right? So that's what happened to her.
Yeah.
Dragon is still fucking shit up. Iago is just killing like regular dudes now. He sees this fat white monk with like glasses and a neck beard and just disintegrates him. Like, and you're gonna love this. Look at this guy.
Oh, nice.
That is just a fat white dude.
Yeah.
With bad eyesight.
Funny. Oh my God.
Sebastian takes off to get away from this. Iago sees him and goes, yeah, go ahead. Lead me to where Fabian is. That's where I need to be anyway. Fabian fails his test with the vampire, throws up all his energy, but then he starts seeing his sister and has a conversation with her about he has basically been greedy and he's been disregarding the people who love him and need him that are still around.
Okay.
She's like, I'm out there. Come find me when you're ready. Take care of your family now. Take care of your friends and the people you love now. So he pops back up and goes, I figured out your ruse. She's an imposter. That is not my sister. Trust me, I'm greedy. I fucked up. I know it. I'ma fix it. Just give me a minute. The vampire says pass. Iago walks down into the cave, finds him in the waters. He's talking shit to Sebastian. Fabian pops out of the waters. He's like, you want my stone, bitch? Come get it. So now we have like one guy covered in red magic and one guy covered in blue magic.
Nice.
So kind of like yours where it's like the color off. It's pretty cool. Now, as soon as Fabian gets him once, Iago's like, there's something different about this. I don't know what's going on. Don't worry, though. I got the same shit. He pulls off his shirt, and there's like a giant red crystal in his chest.
Oh, damn.
They have this dope-ass magic battle. Sebastian is over there about to fight a dragon, and Fabian goes back to the stories, and the dragon disappears.
Damn.
He calls on the samurai fella, tries to fight this guy. He actually loses, ends up on the ground, uses his Sherlock vision, sees another stalag, whatever it is when it's sticking off the wall, and tackles him and impales him on that.
Nice.
So Iago is dying, yelling about, you don't know shit about the guys in charge. They know all about you. They'll come claim what is theirs, what they want. And he says, yeah, tell them to come and get it and be ready to eat it. So they walk out. Listen, man, I'm sorry. I was disregarding you. I wasn't paying attention to anyone I loved. I'll find Sylvia. We need to go look for more dreamstones. I can feel the energy, and I know that will hold the key to finding my sister.
Okay.
Sebastian says, yeah, sure, right on. So we cut to a guy in a mansion. He's chilling. He's looking in his crystal ball. He sees Iago is dead. And he's got a book on the desk. It's Othello. And he walks downstairs. Oh, we have guests. It must be the guys. They found out what happened. You see the teacher and the piece of shit Nazi. And they're like, hey, man, we paid a lot of money. Iago was supposed to do this. What the fuck happened? Nah, man, this isn't bad news. The little snooty rich guy says, we know about him and his weaknesses now, and he has no idea about us.
Okay.
And that's the end.
No, okay.
Although that is not the complete end. That is the first paperback, the first issues 1 through 5. There's like 33 issues.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So there's quite a bit of story after this.
That's cool.
Which I'm sure it goes into him like being able to use his guys even better.
Yeah.
Fighting crazier villains. But dude, just scroll through this. I want you to just scroll through this while I chat about it. But it had such a pulp feel. It was so fun. The story wasn't complicated at all, even with the dreaming stuff involved.
Yeah, no, I could actually follow.
Oh, Dreamstones, nothing crazy. It was very pulp. It had such a old school feel. The adventure was old. It was fun. The art was incredible.
Yeah,
I absolutely loved it.
It's good.
Faces were top notch. Fantastic, man. I mean, all through and through, this was super cool. And like I said, the right amount of modern stuff in it. The right amount of modern, I guess, story writing.
Let's say, and
Story
vocabulary
beats.
and stuff, too.
Yes.
Makes a big difference.
Wasn't dialogue everywhere. But
Yeah.
if you really look and you know that it's pulp, you will see that. And then look or know that it's pulp, you will see the influence there. If you look at the variant covers, I think I'm going to make a post on just the variant covers for this because they're incredible. They're in between each comic because this is a full paperback.
Right.
But awesome comic. If you find it, grab it. It's incredible. So yeah, you see like where the text is looks old.
Yeah.
It has that newspaper, that old school paper look. The way it said, oh, but who is this man, Zhang Yao? It's such an old school feel to it.
Yeah, it's cool.
And then they'll pop out with this modern. This is what I meant by modern. This looks incredible.
Yeah. Yeah, the color switch up is cool.
And then balancing just vampire and samurai with all that. So one thing I will say, the Sherlock Holmes stuff, he walks in, he sees the room, uses his Sherlock powers. There's just a big square in the floor.
Where it needs to go?
Yeah, and then he's like, there it is.
Oh, wow.
The other time, where to go, there's just a doorway over here. Uses his Sherlock vision, goes over there. The only time the Sherlock vision actually worked, yes, doesn't that look awesome?
Yeah, it's dope.
The only time the Sherlock vision worked was when he saw the stalactite and tackled the guy into it.
Gotcha.
Other than that, it was always silly. It would be like sitting down to dinner and using Sherlock vision and looking at your fork and being like, yep, that's it.
Right.
Other than that, fantastic comic. Bing, bang, boom. This is Matt versus Adam. This is where we take a random character generator. We see who would win between who he gets and who I get. We're doing DC today.
Yeah. I like doing DC.
Yeah, DC's interesting because we don't know a lot of weird characters that we get when we get them.
Like this one.
Yeah, we got some. You got a weird one. Who'd you get?
Golden Glider from Flash Comics.
I got Metamorpho. Yeah. Now, the arena is downtown Houston, 2 blocks. We're out having dinner. We see each other and it's fight on sight, no prep time. Anything you would have on you, you can have, but no crazy gadgets that are specified specifically to the person you're fighting or anything like that.
Yeah, Batman doesn't have a shark repellent or whatever.
Yeah, right, if he's fighting a shark.
Yeah.
I got my powers pulled up here. I have archaeology, combatant, elemental transmutation, elasticity, fission,
Oh, okay.
metamorphosis, superhuman strength, enhanced durability, flight. I didn't know that. Regeneration.
Yeah.
My hobby is spending time with my family.
Oh, that's sweet.
Mm-hmm.
So, shit, I got dancing,
Yeah.
pedagogy, which is like teaching really well.
Yeah. good
Leadership.
Teacher. Yep.
Astral projection.
Well, if you got pedagogy, you think you'd have leadership.
That's what I thought too.
Mhm.
Okay, so we got astral projection, superhuman speed, invisibility, intangibility, teleportation, flight, ribbon tendrils, and speed force negation.
Now, right off the bat, intangibility is mean. That's always a fantastic power.
Yeah. It's one of the top tiers.
The teleportation is crazy. You're intangible, can't be touched. You teleport behind someone, become solid, and stab them.
Yeah.
Or
With my
rip them
tendrils.
with your ribbons.
Yeah,
Which sounds a little weird, but that is awesome.
They look cool in the picture.
The way I imagine it is just
it looks cool
slicing
in the
up.
pictures. Yeah.
So I looked this up. Now, it says primary powers, intangibility, fight, sharp ribbon. So I have what in like One Piece, when they eat like a gas fruit, they body turns into gas.
Whoa, damn.
I can do that. So I have transmutation into any chemical element, solid, liquid, or gas.
That's sick.
You have evasiveness, intangibility, but you're physically vulnerable when you're solid.
Yeah.
Extremely high durability for me because I can reform from total destruction and adapt his body's density. Meaning I can make my body hard enough that you couldn't cut it.
Right.
And then so it says, yeah, her greatest defense is to become intangible. However, if it can transform into gaseous stuff, maybe I can interact and affect you while you're intangible. But this is what got me. Greatest offense is limited only by my imagination, as I can create hammers, shields, and toxic gases. Yeah. So I show up, I can make weapons. I can essentially be an intangible as well, because I can turn into a gas or a liquid.
For the most part.
I can come back from basic total destruction, which I don't think you could accomplish.
No.
So I think this is just a matter of waiting you out.
Until I make a little mistake.
Until you make a mistake. Or, I mean, weird. You got someone intangible teleporting and who can't hurt someone who's turning their body into water.
It would actually be a cool fight.
I think
really
it'd be an awesome fight.
I whenever I got Golden Glider, I was like, I don't know who that is. This is going to be terrible.
Yeah, immediately thought this is over.
Yeah.
Because we know Metamorpho is strong.
Yeah.
And I got superhuman strength, so really, as soon as I catch you, it's over.
That's what I'm, yeah.
And it seems like I have a lot of tools. Can he make a gun and shoot it?
I don't think he can make machines.
No, he can make hammers though.
Yeah.
So anything made out of anything organic. So, but you can make a clockwork.
I don't know. Maybe he could.
That would be crazy.
Yeah. I wonder if he can like make separate chemicals in each of his hands and then like combine it to like make another chemical.
Oh, so you can like explode stuff.
Yeah,
you can
real easy.
Shoot fire or something or somehow. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Metamorpho is one of those. Like, what are y'all doing with this guy? Y'all should be doing everything with him.
Oh, right.
He should be cool as hell because that's an awesome power.
It is.
They
it's
used
almost too powerful.
Right? They used Absorbing Man really cool in Marvel.
Yeah.
He grabbed Thor's hammer. And he's like, oh, now I'm made out of this stuff.
And they were like,
but Thor's like, well, I control Mjolnir, and that's what she is. So, yeah, he was just throwing him around.
Yeah, I remember that.
I thought that was super cool. Yeah, but this guy sounds mean.
Yeah, it seems like. I mean, they used him in the movie really well.
I think so, but yeah, he was. They punched him, and he was just like dirt or sand or something. The characters in One Piece, those are the craziest bad guys. The sand guy. The smoke guy, and the freaking gas guy. Those characters are crazy strong.
Right.
And just because you have to have some specialized way to actually hit them.
Yeah.
And I'm not limited by just one gas or one liquid form. Literally anything.
Yeah, true.
As long as it's chemical, I can do it. So you know what that means? I'm finally ahead, but it's cool. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's not important.
I'm not mad at all.
Fuck yeah. About goddamn time.
I don't care either.
If you've been with us since the start, you know my ass has been lagging and losing since the first season.
Yeah.
And I've not caught up. I am finally ahead.
Good for you, bud.
Feels good. Fuck you. I hope I go on a run and just destroy you.
Yeah.
Like it's more embarrassing than anything that I went through.
Good for you.
Ugh, I know it's not important. It doesn't matter, but I'm really fucking happy. Take us out, Adam.
All right, guys. This is Flipping Pages signing off. Go visit our socials. Flipping Pages 24 at Instagram. And Flipping Pages with Matt and Adam on Facebook. Do like, subscribe, comment, all the normal YouTube stuff, you know, internet buttons. Just do that for us. If you're doing that already, thank you. If you're just listening, thank you for that as well. All right, guys.
Y'all have a good one.
Bye.